Blessed Rising Soul family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel, and if you're returning, thank you so much as always. I really appreciate your energy and your time. So I'm going to do a reading, like a tarot reading. I'm going to be pulling the cards, but I really have no idea what's supposed to come out. And before I started this reading, I was pulling cards and I kept getting I kept feeling the message I was feeling, the message that was coming through, I was sensing heavily had to do with a love, like a love was a love message. It had to do with love. It was a love reading basically. And I pulled some cards to look into the collective energy and to also look into my energy concerning what I was seeing personally. But afterwards, it's just like I've just been feeling the need to do a recording. And so I'm allowing myself to like basically pull the cards and then let's see what comes up. But as I started the recording, right? First of all, when I started the recording, it was 1734. That's 177. That's saying that the cycle is coming to a close, or something is starting from a cycle that has closed. And what is coming into my mind now is part of a message I've been receiving for a while, which says that something came to an like something started. It all started when it came to an end. It all started when it came to an end. And I had no idea this was going to be the reading, but I feel like this might be it, or I'm going to just let the cards show us what the reading is supposed to be about. Come on, guys, let me grab a bottle of water. So, I feel like pulling the tarot card first instead of pulling oracle cards and clarifying with the tarot. So let's see what's this energy is about. What are we needing to know, Spirit? Can I get some cards the first? Wow. So under the deck, we had a card facing the other way, right? I turned it around and it's the Lovers. And it is facing the Two of Cups. That's the Lovers and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups has to do with love also, partnerships, compatibility, couples. It could also represent partnerships in terms of like business relationships. But I feel like with the Lovers facing it like this might have something to do with this message. And so, let's get some cards first. Okay. We have the King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. The King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Can I get one more card to clarify specifically the Six of Pentacles? Okay. We have the King of Wands upside down. I wanted to clarify. All right. So, I feel like this is speaking of somebody that was in your energy, right? That you're needing to move on from, or somebody that you moved away from. But somehow there's something about somebody that was in your energy that is not in your energy anymore. And I feel like this is somebody that was somehow adding on to your energy, or you were adding on to their energy, right? And one of you decided to walk away because one was in the King of Wands upside down energy, right? The King of Wands upside down energy. This person was being some kind of a bully. This person may have been some kind of like, maybe abusive in some way. It also speaks of impulsiveness, right? Being forceful. So I feel like this may have been the other person's energy. So whoever I'm speaking to, yeah, I'll clarify this later, but it looks like there's somebody that was in your energy that you walked away from, even though this is somebody that you didn't want to walk away from. It's like you had to move away from this person because this person was not being right with you, right? And for some of you also with the Six of Pentacles coming up, this may have been somebody that was in some kind of position of power that was like giving to you, right? So in some sense, this could have been some kind of a boss even, right? But it's like maybe because of whatever energy or whatever input or whatever it was that this person was giving to you, or maybe presenting to you, this may have been the reason why they were acting the way they were acting, right? Almost like this person may have done some kind of charity for you even, right? With the Six of Pentacles, this person may have done some kind of charity with you, even where they may have helped you with something, or they may have given you something to help you out with something. And so the way they were acting may have also been in a way like, kind of like they felt like, not like you owe them, but it felt like, it's like they've been enough in your life to want you to be there for them in a certain way. And then under the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so this, all right. Let's look at the King of Swords. Help me clarify the King of Swords energy spirit. What's this King of Swords representing, or who is this King of Swords representing? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. Can I get one more? This energy is a bit confusing, right? Under the deck, we have Four of Wands. This energy is a bit confusing. This person may have been acting one way, but speaking in another way, right? This is somebody that may have been acting from a space of like, I don't know, I'm getting the energy of like, I'm getting what is being explained to me is an elemental form, like it's giving me the energy of air and of earth, right? With the King of Swords being this energy of air, it's like this could have been somebody that was coming off as very, very open, maybe very communicative, somebody that was very like discerning, somebody that was very like, honest, sincere. But with this Seven of Wands energy, it's almost like at the same time they were being the opposite, right? So I feel like there's some kind of confusion that happened within the energy that caused you to move away or cause this person. There's some kind of confusion going here, but it's like somehow, can I get a bit more into this person? We have the Five of Pentacles upside down. We had the Six of Pentacles going with the King of Swords, and now we have it upside down. So this speaks of improvement in finances, right? End of hardship and positive change. So yeah, this may have been somebody that was coming into your energy to basically like acting like some kind of savior, or this person came into your energy posing as some kind of savior. Yeah, I'm telling you, now we have the Seven of Cups, illusions, presenting a lot of things. So it's like there's something about this person's energy that's very confusing, right? And we have the Ace of Cups under the deck. So with the Ace of Cups, this speaks of new relationships and new romance, love, happiness, and stuff like that. So this could have been what this person was posing as. This person may have come into your energy and posed as like some kind of a savior. But we have the Two of Wands on the side. But this person somehow on the side was not all they were claiming to be, or all they were like kind of like presenting themselves to be, right? Because with the Two of Wands on the side, it's not really giving it's like this person is sitting on a fence, right? There's a fear of change, and at the same time there's a need for movement, or there's like the awareness that there's some kind of movement that needs to happen, or like there's some kind of decision that has to be made, right? So at the same time, it's like two different energies. And then under the deck we have marriage, Ten of Cups. So it's like this person may have been acting in one way, but truly they were feeling the opposite, or they were meaning to do the opposite. There's something very confusing about this person's energy, right? So you may have been dealing with somebody that was very indecisive. You may have been dealing with somebody also that may have been juggling multiple things. Now, if this was a romantic relationship, this is somebody that could have been in a a relationship with somebody else. Like there could have been like a third party involved in this, if this was like some kind of romantic relationship. But for some of you, if this was some kind of like a business partnership or like a boss or like, some kind of like relationship that involves money or involves some kind of investment that you made with somebody, this is somebody that may have been coming off with like a lot of like, assurances and a lot of like, we're doing this, or this is this way, or this is that way, or this is your position and all those things. But then when it comes to actually standing on what they say, it's like they act the opposite, or they started to show you the opposite of what they were saying, right? So this may have been somebody that had was kind of like clouding your judgment or trying to cloud your judgment, right? But with the King of Wands upside down in the end, it's like you moved away, right? With the eight of cups, you moved away because this person became this King of Wands upside down. This is a rude person. This is some kind of dictator, tyrant, impulsive, nasty person, nasty energy. This person showed you some kind of energy that made you like act like, okay, stop. I don't care what you think it is that you're bringing into my energy, but I will not take this, or I will not tolerate this. And now it's 1117 on my timer. So 1117 and 1717 and 177 could be very significant to somebody, because that's another thing also that I noticed earlier this evening. 1717 and 1616 on the timer, and now it's 1133 on the timer. So where's my pen? I don't have a pen around me. How? So 177, 1717 and 1717. Okay, that's the same as 177. But yeah, that could be significant for somebody, or that could be confirmation for somebody that this message is for, right? Now, what is coming through is like whoever this person is, or whatever the situation was, right? It's like the moment you decided to walk away, or you decided to not tolerate this, or like you decided to be like, you know what, I don't think I want to deal with this anymore, was when this situation actually started, even though it may seem like that was the end. 1221 on the timer now, 1222. So that's 1212 and then 1222. So that could be significant for somebody also. But with the 222, I'm getting balance, and also 1212, I'm getting mirroring. So somehow you may have decided to mirror back this person's energy to them, right? And this is that balance. It's like there was a balance that had to be reached, even though this balance was going to be something unfavorable, or was going to bring about unfavorable results for either one of you or for both sides. It was something that needed to happen. So I feel like whatever this is that we're going on about right now, I feel like in the end we're going to reveal that this has a higher purpose, and this might be the reason why it keeps coming up. And another thing that was coming up a lot is this song. Oh, I just had it in my mind the whole evening, like the whole day. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. Nothing Compares, written by Prince, and I think performed by Sinead O'Connor. 1313 on the timer. So with this mirroring energy, right now, let me explain. I feel like now I know why this song is coming through. I'm remembering it now with the 1313. And I just mentioned 1212. And the fact that you decided to mirror back somebody's energy to them, and the outcome wasn't favorable, right? But that is exactly what needed to happen in order for balance to be restored. And for a lot of you, this balance being restored was literally you ending something, or something coming to a halt, or something being ended, right? Totally like being removed from each other's energies. But for some of you, it ended so that it could be rebuilt. It ended so that it could be renewed. And that's why the message is saying, it's like something started when it ended. It's like something, this actually started at the end. Oh my goodness, how do I put this? It's like this whole thing, whatever we're about to review right now, whatever we're about to speak right now, started when it ended. So I feel like this could be this energy of whoever this King of Swords is, coming to the realization after things have ended that they may have fucked up, basically. All right. Now, oh wow. So Ace of Pentacles has come on the side. So I don't know why we have the Pentacles coming up, but somehow there's something to do with money surrounding this person. Because the Ace of Pentacles is on the side. So there's something about financial new beginnings, but also not financial new beginnings. I don't understand why it's like there's a lot of opposition in this person's energy, right? So they may want one thing, but then go for the other thing, right? Or they may want to do one thing, but do the other thing. You understand? And they may do the other thing not because they don't know what they're doing, but specifically because they feel like that is the right thing for them to do. Right thing for them to do for themselves, right? In this case, you could say not exactly selfish, but in some ways self-care, because it looks like this person is operating from a space of like their own internal struggles, right? Yeah, this person is struggling from a space of like it's like something with their own internal struggles. And we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords speaks of anxiety and fear. So this person may have like a lot of fears going on. Again, that's why it would explain why it's like the energy was coming off very confident, very strong. But at the same time, on the other side, it's like coming off as like not as strong or as sincere, right? And then in one instance, it's coming off as like very honest, very kind. And then the other side is like very rude, very, forceful, tyrant-like. So I feel like whoever this person is, this person was making decisions or may have been going through something. Or wow, we have the Hangman under the deck, feeling trapped, confined, self-limiting, uncertainty. Yes, most definitely. Most definitely, this person was going through their own internal struggles or are going through some internal struggles that is causing them to act this way or was causing them to act this way. And what I'm hearing is like they were losing control in some areas of their life. And so being in control in this area or with your situation in their life felt like a win. Wow. Oh my, 17 on the timer. Guys, I'm telling you, I just looked up on the timer right now and it's 17. And guess what is on the clock? 17:52. That's 177. That's 177. So those numbers are definitely for somebody. Whoever this person is, this person was acting the way they were acting because in their reality, in their life, there may have been certain situations going on surrounding their life in general that was literally out of their control. Things were going out of hand or certain things were going out of control. And so how they were managing their situation with you or their relationship with you or whatever relationship or situationship it is, whether it was a romantic relationship or a business relationship, they were doing this out of a space of anxiety, out of a space of fear, out of this energy of feeling trapped, feeling confined to having to make certain decisions or move in a certain way because of what they were dealing with personally. Right? And so I feel like with this being the beginning of everything, it's like this person may have been moving in an energy, first of all, that wasn't even authentic, right? And it's like this ending is actually, it's like view them back to reality somehow. And I feel like they've gone through a course or they're going through a course that is unraveling the things that they needed to understand, right? The things that they needed to understand. So for whoever this person is, I feel like they're coming to the realization that how they were trying to be in control of this situation is actually one of the reasons why, or one of the ways in which they lost control of this situation. And what I'm getting specifically is one of the ways that this situation went out of control. 199 on the timer. It's like how the situation went out of control and not necessarily how they lost control of the situation, because it's not even like the situation, it's like they lost control. It's like everything just went out of hand. Right? So this is something that may have just like happened in a flash, or just something that everything may have happened really fast. And I feel like this was like on top of other things, whether for you or for this person, it was like it was something that was happening on top of other things. All right. Okay. I'm feeling very hot right now. And it was just 1954 on the timer. That's 199 again. I caught 199 before. So that could be significant for somebody also. 199, 199, 1999. All right. What else, Spirit? Oh, can't feel. Oh, we have the devil card upside down. Imbalance, self-indulgence, excess, lack of perspective, discord. Yeah. Whatever was going on in this person's energy, it was causing a lack of balance. Was causing some kind of excess in the wrong place, self-indulgence of the wrong things, lack of perspective. Something was clouding their judgment and blocking their. So yeah, they were operating from an energy that was opposite of how they wanted to operate because of some kind of energetic influence. And we have the Page of Pentacles. What's this Page of Pentacles about, Spirit? What's this Page of Pentacles about? Oh, okay. My mind is being brought back on this energy of, okay, hold on. So for the Page of Pentacles, the clarifiers we have is, wow, the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the Page of Swords. I'm going to clarify that in a minute. But what's coming into my mind, I wanted to say this when I was remembering the song, nothing compares to you. But before you get to that part, right? And in the beginning, you see how it speaks of like, the person going away and then, they took their love away and all that. But before it gets to the chorus or the part where it says nothing compares to you, there's a bit where it speaks of how since the person, has been gone, they go to nice places or they meet other people, but nothing compares to them, right? So this is giving me the energy. This energy is explaining these cards that came with the Page of Pentacles. This person went ahead for some kind of new beginning. This person tried to enter into some kind of new situation, but they were met with conflict, right? Or this was the energy of what was going on. They may have been trying to deal with what was going on, but they were met with conflict, right? And I feel like in some ways, they actually did get the kind of energy that they were looking for. You understand? With the 6 of Wands, they got the recognition and acknowledgement that they were looking for. But it just ended up in what? The 5 of Wands. Because see, with a Page of Pentacles being clarified by the 10 of Cups, this is somebody that was or is trying to make an investment into something that they feel can lead to some kind of happily ever after. And again, it's really strange and it's a bit confusing because it's in this person's energy, it's two different energies going on in the same person. It's one minute they're in one energy and the next they're in the other, or they are constantly in one energy, but they genuinely want to be in the other. You understand? So with the Page of Pentacles, this person was looking to make some kind of investment into, a healed relationship, a very different type of, energy than what they were used to. With the with the 10 of Cups, this speaks of happiness, family, marriage, reunions. This speaks of gatherings. This speaks of long-term relationships. This speaks of family, longevity, right? So this person may have genuinely or was trying to make some kind of investment of such. However, so I feel like whatever this thing was, if this was business where this person moved from you, they may have moved on to try and find other partners. And they may have gotten some, promising prospect or you just prospect. But in the end, it was just conflict. In the end, they were not it. In the end, what they got was their energy being reflected back to them again, like the mirror. These were people that were in opposition of what they were actually trying to be or who they actually were. They rather ended up with people whose energy weren't an exact match to what they were showing. And I feel like, again, this is all part of that thing this really started to like began when it ended. It's like this whole energy, what is happening right now began when this ended, began when this relationship ended, began when this partnership ended. And it's like after it ended was now when it's like they went on this thing to like, for some, this may have been something that was already there. If it's somebody, this person may have already been in contact with this person or may have already been speaking to this person. Or they went back to something that they were already dealing with in the past. Right? And they may have received some kind of like, the recognition that they wanted for the meanwhile, or they may have received, the acknowledgement, like basically they may have received the kind of energy that they wanted to receive, the energy that they wanted, what their lower self or their shadow self was yearning for. They received it. But in the end, again, it turned out not to be what they wanted, because we have the Page of Swords. This person is like, so if this was some kind of romantic relationship, this person may have ended up with different people or somebody else or somebody from the past after you, but they kept thinking about you. They kept thinking about you. They kept like, it's like they haven't been able, again, nothing compares. I'm telling you guys, nothing compares to you. This person is missing your energy somehow. And it may not be missing your energy like, oh my goodness, I miss him so much or I miss her so much. It may be in the sense of like their spirit literally repelling certain energies or certain things because it doesn't align with the kind of energy that they felt or what their spirit knows they deserve or what their spirit knows they need. Right? Yeah, under the deck, wow. We're under the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This person may be trying to rebuild from this energy they're feeling or from this knowing or awareness that they're getting. So I'm hearing epiphany. This person may have come, there maybe have been some kind of epiphany or something of the sort, which is making this person realize that even in this space, if they're still in that energy of like being attached to something or somebody that doesn't align to them because you're trying to like find somebody or have somebody that's going to basically like, hold on guys. I feel like there's a need to look back up at the Six of Pentacles, because from what I was just about to say, it was just giving me this heavy sense of like this person is looking for something. This person is looking for something. I don't know if they're looking in the wrong places or if they're not looking. It's funny, but it's like they're looking for something, but they're not looking. It's almost like, I mean, if I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't, or something like that. I don't know. Wow. Under the deck, we have the Empress. Under the deck, we have the Empress. I think this is the answer. I think this is the answer, guys. This person has been looking for their Empress. This person has been looking for their Empress. And I'm getting this energy of like this person actually embodies a lot of the king suit. Like he has that king energy. He has that boss energy. This person is a leader, right? But to be with the Empress, you have to be an emperor. You have to be an emperor to be with the Empress, right? And this is not in a way of saying like, there's some kind of like, something that you're supposed to be of a certain value or there's something that you have to be capable of. Or no. The Emperor energy, the energies is a state of being. It's like it's within. And I feel like this person is already an emperor. This person is already an emperor because the way the cards are coming on the side is like this person is operating from the energies they're operating from. Because you're trying to find something, they're trying to fill something. It's like this person is trying to fill a void. This person is trying to fill a void. Why is this? The energy is so strong. The energy is so strong. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know about this? Oh my goodness, I'm telling you guys. We have the Star card and it is 17. The Star and the Tower. The Tower is 16. That's 7. And the Star is 17. That's 17. Coming back again to 177. I'm telling you guys. This person this has been, the hindrance has been the healing. This person is looking for their emperor, right? Not necessarily because of the emperor, but it's like this person knows or can feel innately that they will receive healing through their empress, or like they will receive healing through love with their empress, or like they know they can receive healing through love, but not with just anybody. It has to be with their empress. It has to be with their divine feminine or their divine masculine. Take it how it resonates. If, oh my goodness, look, we have the world card under the deck. I almost showed the cards to the phone because I was like, we have the world card under the deck. We have the world under the deck. See, a lot of major arcanas are out here. So with the tower and the star card, this person is trying to fill a void because they may have gone through a lot of towers, and they're really just trying to heal. They're really just like trying to be in this star energy. They're really just like trying to, or maybe it's like in some ways also this person is like, they have been in their star energy, but somehow there's been a lot of chaos and distraction with the tower, right? But you know how we understand it, or at least how I understand it, the tower comes to bring distraction to foundations that are not strong enough, foundations that are not built to last, so that better foundations can be built. So I feel like this person has gone through some major towers to do with, finding, finding something to fill that void within them. So I just got my love oracle cards delivered yesterday. I feel like pulling a few. So let's see, what else do we need to know about this situation? Because I feel like, wow, it's almost like this person has like some kind of a veil. Like this person is trying to hide something from you, but it's like they're trying to hide something about their true feelings or their true emotional state, right? Okay, what do I need to know about this situation, Spirit? Okay. Oh my goodness, guys, we have twin flames. We have twin flames. It says twin flames, your passion ignites. And then we have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life. Well, dramatic. Hold on. It says friendship. Nurture the bonds of nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Wow. So this person has been sensing that there is some kind of high level divine union out there. And I feel like they've sensed this through you. That is why the message is saying everything started when this ended. It's like the end was the beginning. The ending of this was the beginning. And now I'm strongly beginning to feel like this is purely romantic. Because with the twin flames, unless you've ended up in a situation of work with your twin flame where, maybe you're working with your twin flame or your twin flame was your boss, you understand? But it's like, this person, there's something within them that they've been trying to fill and maybe making the wrong decisions about it, but it's like they've always known, deep down within them, even though they may not admit, they've always known there's this like high level love, high level like companionship that's available. And they also understand that, again, with the star card, there's some level of healing that they need to do. There's some kind of like renewal and energy that they need to reach in order to be aligned with this. And not just them, but also they understand this to be like from both sides, like you have to be both healed or healing to, connect with each other, right? And also with the tower, they understand that a lot of the things that has brought chaos, a lot of the chaos and distractions of the things that were in their life before is also divinely aligned, because that needs to be removed in order for them to move forward in alignment to get to where they need to be. So whoever this person is, again, with the confusion and the energies, like 1 minute, it feels like this person doesn't know what's going on. And then the next moment, it's like they know exactly what is happening. So I feel like in this energy with the King of Swords and the King of Wands and the end upside down, there may be an energy of like not being honest with himself. This person may be stuck in a state of trying to figure things out within themselves still, or just like not being honest with themselves. Okay, it says wait. We have two cards. Let me see. First card says wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Wow, that explains the friendship. So this person, if this person is still in your energy, this could be a friend. Or this could be somebody that was posing as a friend in your energy or was your friend, right? But this person they may have been having a hard time with actually communicating their true feelings or communicating where exactly they wanted to stand. But not because they weren't sure, but maybe because they wanted to be friends first. This person was probably trying to be your friend because, not exactly because they wanted to remain your friend, but because they wanted to start with friendship. But it's like there's something about, again, with a passion ignite, it's like you guys may have bonded on such a deep level that it was difficult to just try and strictly operate from that energy of just like, strict friends, because we're feeling something, right? And with the wait, it says don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. This I feel like when I said they were feeling something, the first thing that came into my mind was wait with the card. So I feel like this person, when they started to feel it, they're like, wait, hold up. Like, no, like maybe thinking like, no, it's too fast, or like, no, this is not it. And for some also, I'm getting maybe because this person could have been looking at somebody else, again, with this, if it has to do with a third party energy also. And for some, maybe not even just somebody else, but maybe multiple people. So I don't know if this person is like on a dating site or I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so the next card is acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times so this person could be finding it very hard to like articulate how they feel about you right now, or like, or even like finding it hard to put into words what you're going through, right? Because my words have been tied up, tongue-tied. This person is probably like tongue-tied or was tongue-tied, hence why they chose this friendship route. There's something about the wait. It's like, so I don't know if they started feeling things too fast, or if they just felt like they wanted to be in some kind of friendship with you because they wanted to wait for a while. Okay, so this says acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And I feel like this is that energy of this person. Is like there's some kind of truth that this person is not seeing, or or not accepting, right? And I feel like this is because this person is like looking at this, whatever the truth is, like it's out of my control. It's out of my control. It's out of my control. Again, like the beginning of the energy was saying, like whatever it was that happened between the two of you, it wasn't exactly because it's like it was out of their control. It was because things just got out of control. It's almost like this person feels like whatever this thing is, it's like they feel like they have no control over it, right? All right, let me go back to the tarot cards. Why did we need to know this message? Why was this message coming through? Nothing compares to you. Maybe because that's why I feel like this could be that deep, feeling. It's like this person could be feeling it's like nothing compares to you. There's something about this person coming to a certain realization that's making them miss your energy or remember your energy specifically. And we have the Hierophant. Wow. This person Well, we have the Hierophant and the World card under the deck. This person might be trying to come in. Can you give me one card to clarify the Hierophant, Spirit? What? Thank you. Oh. So we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. So the question I was asking is why we need to know this right now, and then Nothing Compares to You came into my mind again. The Hierophant is card number 5, right? With the Eight of Wands is a card of hastiness, movement. Somebody might be making a move to you. This person might be making a move towards you. This person might be... Maybe you're needing to know this because this person is thinking of approaching you. This person might be thinking of coming back into your energy. Maybe might be thinking of, like, I don't know, making up with you somehow if this is somebody that you were. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So again, if this is somebody that you were in some kind of business partnership with, this person is coming back to make you some kind of offer. So it's funny how it's like this person's energy, there's something to do with like pentacles that comes around this person's energy when you and this person, when a card comes up that says anything about you and this person coming together, there's some kind of pentacles that comes around. So I don't know if this person is coming to make you an offer, or again, if your twin flame is somebody that you're working with, or if you resonate with twin flame, or if you align with the card that says twin flame, right? As always, take it how it resonates, so I don't have to explain myself, you already know. So yeah. So if this is a divine counterpart that you're connecting with, this could have been somebody that you had some kind of work with, or somebody that you're going to be having some kind of work with. But your union, you and this person, there's going to be a lot of abundance surrounding it with the King of Pentacles. This could be somebody that is coming in now also with the intention of coming to like cater to you or be there for you, or kind of like help you structure, be more secured, because they want to maybe like release that energy or that mentality of like, as if like you had to do something or you owe them something because they did something for you. So this might be somebody that I'm hearing redeem. This person might be coming in to try and like redeem themselves, or like I'm telling you guys, we have the Emperor out. This person is coming to redeem themselves. It's like they want to show that they truly are the Emperor. They want to show that the reasons why they may have not come off as an Emperor is because of these other things that they were dealing with and having to like go back in between energies. So this is somebody that could have been switching in between energies. Like with you, they're one person, and then without you, there's somebody else. It's like when they're speaking with you, when they're in your energy, there's somebody else, or they're totally different, or their energy is totally somebody else. And then it's like when they're done speaking with you or connecting with you, it's like they go back into their world and they're totally somebody else. And it's like that's part of that Two of Wands on the side. It's like part of the decision that this person had to make. It's like choose to be a certain way that involves their true authentic self, or just choose to be how they want to be, which involves them also being something else that they are not. And I feel like, again, with a message saying like everything really started when this ended is because you and this whole thing ending brought a lot of this realization to this person. It's like they're feeling things that they never felt, but it's not just the feeling. It's like now they understand the feelings, and it's not what they thought they were. Maybe before they had a certain mindset of certain things that they believe, like different perspective of things, but now it's like there's a change of perspective. There's a change in multiple things. And with the moving away card is staring at me right now, I feel like this person could be moving away from something also, or could be walking away from something. They could have closed the cycle. Sorry. Yeah. I just had I felt like I was going to burp, but I was just stuck in my throat. Alright. What else, Spirit? What do I need to know before I close out this reading? Because I feel like we're going to be closing out this reading soon. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more of the Love Oracle. I can't wait to do a video to show you guys these cards. It's so pretty, and it has like really cool illustrations on them. So it says, oh my goodness, it says only time will tell, and sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Only time will tell. It's sacred union. I'm telling you guys, this person is coming in to redeem themselves, and the only time will tell is giving me that energy of the wait again. This person could be saying in their energy for you to wait, like for you to not just like, it's like just wait for me to, almost like, I don't know, but it's like this energy of wait is going around. It's almost like it's not just about the love in general, but also this person's energy. And the only time will tell is like this person wants to leave things to time, because they themselves might be confused. It's like only time can really tell me or show me what the truth is. Only time can really clarify. And to them also, it feels like only time can tell, as in time will show you who they really are, or that they're really an emperor, or we're really an emperor. And I feel like on your side also it's the same, where you feel like only time will tell, only time will show this person your true worth, or only time will, let this person really sense that maybe they were unfair to you or something of the sort, right? And with a sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Wow, I want to get a clarifier on this sacred union, because I'm getting an energy coming through that I feel like it's not for everybody. So the fact that Spirit is asking me to pull clarifiers means it's not something I should say generally before pulling the clarifiers. Can I get a clarifier on sacred union, Spirit? Patience. So 8 of Pentacles, this speaks of putting into things. It speaks of new things, right? It speaks of building something. It speaks of like putting, I'm getting labor, but I'm hearing hard labor. Not necessarily hard labor, but I feel like with the sacred union, the divine is saying whatever this union is, or this union is requiring some kind of investment, right? Investment in energy. And I feel like investment all around, emotional investment, spiritual investment, because it's like, again, I'm getting goosebumps all over. This is a very sacred union. And remember, I was saying at some point that I wouldn't be surprised if in the end we uncover that this is a very like high level union, and this union has like a higher purpose. I feel like this is it. That's that moment. Because we've already seen twin flames, and now we're seeing sacred union. So I feel like this, hold on guys, let me put on the lights. Now I'm getting very curious. Yeah. Now I'm getting, okay, this is so much better. Now I'm getting very, very curious. I want to know more about, so this sacred union, craftsmanship, quality, expertise, master. This is a union that I'm hearing fragile, but not fragile because it's weak. Fragile because it's sacred, it's precious, right? So it's almost like saying it's so precious. That's why it's saying it's fragile, in the sense like it's so precious. Not like, it's weak. It's like this is a very precious union. So I think this is a divine union's reading. Can I get a clarifier on sacred union, Spirit? I don't know, I'm just really curious right now. Oh, we have 2 cards out. Oh my goodness, it says, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. I'm telling you guys, this is a high-level soulmate. For some of you, it's a twin flame. This, for some of you, is a twin flame. It's somebody's divine counterpart. Okay, so the next card says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Oh my goodness. I feel so in love right now. I feel so in love right now. I have no idea where this emotion is coming from, but it's like I feel so in love right now. Listen, whoever this person is, the way they've been acting and the opposite energies is because of the things that they're having to deal with personally and the different things that they're entangled with. This person, or at least from that point on when things ended, has now begun because this was when they really started to get their awareness into what kind of relationship this is. And my beloved, I think I've used this reference before of how in the Bible, when they say my beloved in the Bible, it means like my love, like my counterpart, like my person, my partner, right? So for this specifically to even come out like my beloved, this is definitely a sacred union. And so for some of you also, like the word, like the card is saying, though we may be physically apart, for some of you, this is somebody that you're physically, like you're in physical separation. Like this person could be far away from you, or maybe you guys like lived together and you moved out when you separated, right? And so for some of you, this could be that. It says spiritually we are united, right? And it says sacred union. Wow. And look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So I feel like this person is counting on the fact that you know how they feel. This may have been the reason why that energy was coming through, as if like, not like you owe them something, but it's almost like I'm hearing like I've done enough for you to know, or I've given enough for you to see how I feel about you, or something like that. It's almost like this person was trying to like say something like, you should know. Sorry guys, I have no idea what's going on outside there, but I have no idea. But yeah, it's like this person was like what is going on? Okay, hold on. Actually, no, I don't care. It's like this person is like, it's like they feel like you should, but it's like you should know how I feel about you. It's like, how don't you know? I don't know. But this is because it's like this person was giving missed signals, right? They were giving missed signals. It was like 1 minute they were in the right energy, the next they were in the wrong energy. I feel like I want to put some cards on your energy, collective, because there's a lot of this person's energy is coming out. A lot of this person's energy is coming out. And I feel like that's because this person's spirit is being very vocal of the things that their mouth is not being vocal of. It's like their spirit is being very vocal of like the things that they physically aren't speaking of, right? And somehow I feel like my voice is echoing. I don't know why. Yeah, it's like their spirit is acting like an echo to their inner voice. It's like their inner voice is like an echo of their true, their spirit is becoming like an echo of their inner voice. It's like it's echoing their inner voice. Oh my goodness. This feeling is so intense. It's so intense. Whoever this person is, I feel like if you do come into union with whoever this person is, it's going to be an incredible expression and showcase of love. It's going to be like an incredible expression and showcase of love. And it's like again, with the time will tell, only time will tell, and wait, patience is needed. Whatever this relationship is supposed to bring about, again, with the fragile, it's requiring some kind of like, it requires care. It's requiring a lot of care. It's requiring for you to be careful with it. It's almost like I'm getting as like somebody like holding like a child. It's almost like this sacred union. Again, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. It's almost like holding a precious child, because it's needing to be nurtured and taken care of, and it's needing to be given love, and it's needing to be given attention, right? And it's needing to be given strength, inspiration, empowerment. I feel like that's the kind of love this is, but that's because this love is meant to be a healing type of love. This love is meant to be a healing type of love. There are different types of love, right? Like I was thinking about it last time, how some women, are very like very have very hyper masculine energy. Like the masculine energy is very hyper, right? And then people would say stuff like, oh, this woman needs to be with a man that is very strong because she needs a very masculine man to, be able to like make her feel safe so that she can, release herself from her masculine energy. And so a lot of men will come into her life, or a lot of men will look at her that want to pursue her and assume that she needs this like strong macho man with like, this strong whatever, whatever that is. But then I've noticed in the end, these type of women end up with, or they get attracted to guys that are actually much softer, right? And that softness about those guys is what allows them to soften up. You understand? Because it's like, I feel like a lot of people think, or for a lot of these guys that might want to pursue such a woman or pursue a woman like that, this idea of their energy overshadows them seeing her for who she truly is. So it's like they look at her and then what they see is like this woman that's like, she's very strong and everything, well, she's attractive and always like, oh, she's too hyper, or she's very fiery, or this and this and that. And that clouds them from seeing her. You understand? So I feel like whoever this person is, if this was like a situation like that, now they are really seeing you. It's like now they're really seeing you clearly, like for who you truly are. They're seeing you, right? They're seeing you beyond your traits and beyond, the I don't know what you call it, the archetype that you supposedly carry, right? And I feel like this is happening from a space of like, even what I'm hearing oblivion, but I don't know if that's the word I want to use. But it's like, even for this person, it's like a learning curve. It's like it's even confusing for somebody that might recognize it, because both of you are operating from a space where it is healing that you need. So again, like the woman that is hyper in her masculine energy, where people feel like, oh, she needs a macho man who is going to, make her feel like, yeah, this man can dominate me, or nah. Right? She would rather, well, I'm not speaking for everybody, I'm speaking for some. It's like this woman would rather succumb or melt to a man that is softer, right? Because it's the fact that she's harder in her masculine energy doesn't mean that she's needing somebody who is, hyper masculine and all those things. And so I don't even know why I had to get there, but yeah. So this is a very, I don't know, I feel like saying fragile place. All right, can I get a few more cards before I close out this reading, Spirit? 2 cards. Oh no, 3 actually. The first says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. I'm telling you guys, you see, I was saying something about something not allowing them to see you clearly, right? And so I feel like for some of you, this could be both ways, where again, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but it can also distort your perception, where maybe because of the things that happen or whatever happened between both of you, it is clouding your judgment over each other or judgment over this relationship in general. And I feel like, again, this is the reason why you are getting this clarification, because you are needing to understand why this person operated from the way that they operated in. Because this person is not, I don't know why I heard fuck boy. Oh, sorry, YouTube. But, this person is not an F-boy. You understand? Because otherwise, we wouldn't have twin flame and sacred union and my beloved out. Okay, so I feel like for both of you, there might be some kind of need to like let go what happened. And with the let go of resentment, if you are harboring some resentment, against this person because of how they treated you or how they acted with this situation, there's a need for you to let it go. And if it's this other person, there's a need for them to let it go. However it is, I hope both of you let it go. Okay, so the second card is, it is important right now to take a step back and some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Yes. So I feel like this is the energy that you need to be in right now. This is the energy that you need to be in right now, because this is the energy that this person is in right now also. Taking a step back, spending time alone, and giving time to yourself. And for a lot of you, I feel like you've been doing that. You've been giving a lot of time to yourself. Like you've been doing, like self-care, just like trying to bask in your own energy and just like, do things to, make yourself happy, or just do things to enjoy your life, and not really think about whether it's this person or any other person. So for some of you, if this was a relationship, you may have separated and, you're not even like, oh, I want to see what else is out there, or, see, what's happening. Like, you're just like, what happened, it's done, or it's over. I'm not even interested in like getting into a relationship. I just want to be on my own because I don't even feel ready. So for some of you, you might not feel ready. And for this card to come out, it means that you yourself are not actually ready. And this card is like, it's like a woman with like wings around her, but it's like the wings are kind of like, it's almost like she's inside it somehow. So it's like, for whoever this message is for, again, with the tower, you yourself may have needed some tower in your energy. And I feel like right now we're going into that energy. You yourself may have needed a tower moment to happen, right? In order for you to also do some work on yourself, because it looks like, again, we attract what we are. So whatever energy this person was bringing in, there was some kind of mirroring happening. You understand? So there's a need also to work on yourself, because there is some kind of work that needs to be done. And I feel like this, just like giving energy to yourself or giving to yourself is, for some of you, could be just like you trying to put things in order in terms of like where you want to be next, or where you see yourself next, or where you're headed. And for some of you, I think it's just you just giving yourself care and resting and taking care of yourself. I'm hearing something like self-care, about like beautification, like face mask and things. I'm seeing somebody going shopping, somebody you could be thinking of doing like having like a makeover or something, it could just be stuff like that. Okay. The last card, it says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh my goodness. This is so sweet. This is so sweet. Whose message is this tonight? Because you have me in a very, very like highly in love energy. This energy is so loving, but it's funny how it's like the beginning of the message, it's just the mixed feelings are so much. But then in the end, it's so clear. So I feel like this is like a message of reassurance, saying that just keep doing you. But just know that I love you. I'm thinking of you in this very moment. Just know that I love you. So it's like this, I feel like whoever this person is, their spirit is echoing their inner voice. Their spirit is echoing their inner voice, where it's like their spirit could be telepathically sending you messages of how they are actually feeling, or what their truth is, right? So their spirit could be telling you their truth. Snitching on them is what I'm hearing. And their spirit is snitching on them somehow, because, yeah, again, it feels like with the person that's not being truthful with themselves, this is somebody that is probably not, this is not King of Cups energy. This is King of Swords energy. Very like straight, very straightforward. No lovey-dovey. It's not giving like, let's talk about love, let's talk about relationship type of thing. It's like work, what's up? Like, where's the money? Where's the this? Where's the that? It's just a lot of like work. And this person could be building on something, could be building a business, or, are in a business or anything of the sorts, or something of the sort. Sorry. All right, can I get one last? Okay, that was quick. Oh my God, embraced. It says, through each other, you find the missing pieces. through each other you find the missing pieces. That's why this love is so precious. It's like this, it's almost like, wow, it's like when you come into union, there's going to be, it's this, when you, if you do come into alignment with each other again, if you do sort this out and come together, if this person decides to come towards you, if you decide to go towards this person, it's going to feel different this time around. It's going to feel like, it's like there's going to be no confusion. There won't be any confusion. There will be no confusion. 155 on the timer. Wow, an hour into the message. There will be no confusion. And with this embrace, it's like you're going to embrace each other like the missing piece. They're going to feel like you're missing piece. You're going to feel like they're missing piece. All right, guys. As always, take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. But for whoever this message is for, if this is your situation, this person is coming back around, and you are not coming back around because they are choosing to, but because it's like the divine is moving them to, because this is a high level union. And so the divine or the spirit are guiding them to come back to it. But again, this is something that requires time, because it's a sacred union. It's a very precious and vulnerable union. Not vulnerable as weak, but you know what I mean. And so it's requiring for both of you to do the healing work. Not just them, you also. Okay? So as always, guys, listen with discernment. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. But before I go off the message, I've been meaning to put this on the community board, but I was just like waiting to do a little cute graphics to put it in, and that's delaying. So, because I haven't had enough battery almost all week. All right, so I am going to be announcing the winners of our very first birthday celebrant, what you call it, readings. And I feel like, hold on guys, I'm just trying to find where I wrote down the winners. So the plan was to choose one person for every month, but I feel like that's a bit too, that's not enough, especially also because a lot more people put in their names to get a free reading. So I'm going to be choosing 2 people for the month of June, and then I'm going to be choosing 2 people as bonus reads. One of these is going to be from the month of June, and then the other is going to be from like a totally different date. That is like from the previous month, right? Okay, so first we have at Mavis Film Productions. And then the second we have at High Chiefess. And then the other we have, I think the other was from my email, so I hadn't written it yet, but the name was Hello, like hello, or I'm going to spell it out with the email so that you know it's you. And the last is, where's that? Where are you? I thought I marked the last name. Oh, no, I didn't mark it. I put 1010 rather, because when I did the calculation, everything came to 1010s on her thing. It was like 222 and 1973 and 1010. So that's like 10. So I was like, yeah, surely a winner. Amin Sanda. You sent me your birthday date in my email. So your email is aminsanda@gmail.com. I think I should have reached out to you by now that I'm posting this video, so you can reach out to me through email if you haven't seen it yet. And I'm so grateful and thankful to you guys for everyone that put in your birth month. And if you're celebrating for July, for the next coming month, you can put them in, especially for July, as I will be redoing the whole thing for July. So you can put in your dates to qualify for the month of July. And also because July is very special, as you all know, or if you don't already know, I am born in July 22nd, so cusp, a bit of a Cancer crazy and a bit of a Leo crazy as well. I don't know why I'm saying crazy, but yeah. And so this is a very special period for me. So that's one of the reasons why I will be doing a very, very special giveaway. 1117 on the timer, as I just said that. I will be doing a very, very special giveaway. And this giveaway is going to involve multiple winners. So stay tuned. And as always, if the message resonates with you, I urge you to please like, share, subscribe to help us reach even more of our soul tribe. Have a blessed evening, guys.